Welcome back. I'm Maria, and today we're continuing our introductions. Last time we talked about where you're from. Now we'll add something that instantly opens doors in real life, the languages you speak.
Hi, Maria. I'm Devendra. Yes, this is exactly what I need for travel. I always want to ask people if they speak English and also say that I'm learning German.
Perfect. Today's key verb is sprechen, to speak. And it's a great one because it's super useful, but it has a small irregularity.
The kind of irregularity that makes German German?
Exactly. Let's start with the forms you'll use most in conversations. In German, we say, ich spreche, I speak.
Ich spreche. Okay.
Now here's the vowel change. With du, it becomes du sprichst, you speak. Notice the I changes to I.
So it's not du sprichst.
Great catch. And that's the common mistake. It's du sprichst. And for he or she, spricht, sie spricht. He speaks, she speaks. Again, the vowel changes. Spricht.
Spricht, sie spricht. That actually sounds familiar.
Nice. For beginners, these three are the essentials. Ich spreche, du sprichst, sie sprechen.
Wait, Sie sprechen is formal you speak?
Yes, formal you is capital Z, and it uses the plural form. Sie sprechen. You speak formal.
So informal is du sprichst. Formal is Sie sprechen.
Exactly. Now let's plug this into real travel situations, like an airport help desk or a hotel reception.
Yes, that's where I panic.
No panic today. Here's a very useful question in informal German. Sprichst du English? Do you speak English?
Sprichst du English? That's using du sprichst, but flipped into a question.
Exactly. In yes-no questions, German often puts the verb first. Sprichst du?
And formal would be, sprechen Sie English?
Perfect. Sprechen Sie English? Do you speak English? Formal.
That feels very polite for a hotel.
Great instinct. Hotels, airports, customer service, sprechen Sie is a safe choice.
What about asking if someone speaks German?
Same pattern. Informal, sprichst du Deutsch? Do you speak German? Formal, sprechen Sie Deutsch?
I like that. And how do I answer?
Let's build answers with ich spreche, I speak. Start simple. Ich spreche Englisch, I speak English. Or ich spreche Deutsch, I speak German.
Can I say two languages with and?
Yes, the connector is und, and. For example, ich spreche Englisch und Hindi. I speak English and Hindi.
Nice. Und is easy.
Now let's add proficiency levels, because that makes you sound realistic and confident. 3 super common ones are ein bisschen, a little, gut, well, and fließend, fluently.
So I can say, ich spreche Deutsch ein bisschen?
Yes, very natural. Ich spreche Deutsch ein bisschen. I speak a little German. You can also put it earlier. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. Both are used.
Great. And gut?
Ich spreche Englisch gut. I speak English well. Or more commonly, many people say, ich spreche gut Englisch. Either order is okay in everyday speech. You'll hear both.
And fließend is for fluent.
Right. Ich spreche Französisch fließend. I speak French fluently. Or ich spreche fließend Französisch. Again, both work.
Can I combine them? Like, ich spreche Englisch fließend und Deutsch ein bisschen?
That is an excellent natural sentence. Ich spreche Englisch fließend und Deutsch ein bisschen. I speak English fluently and German a little. Great for meeting someone.
I can imagine using that at a restaurant when the menu is confusing.
Exactly. Now let's add one more piece that Germans often use in introductions, nationality nouns, and how they change for men and women.
Oh yes, I've heard this can be tricky.
We'll keep it beginner-friendly. Many nationality nouns follow a very common pattern. Masculine ends with AR, and feminine ends with ARIN.
Like job titles sometimes.
Exactly the same pattern. For example, der Amerikaner is the American man. The Amerikanerin is the American woman. So ARIN makes it feminine. Right. Another example, der Engländer, the Englishman, the Engländerin, the Englishwoman.
That's very clear.
Here's another one you might hear often in travel. Der Inder, the Indian man, the Inderin, the Indian woman.
So if I'm Devendra, I would say, ich bin Inder?
Yes, that's correct. Ich bin Inder. I am an Indian man. And a woman would say, ich bin Inderin. I am an Indian woman.
what if I'm talking about someone else, like she is American?
You can say, Sie ist Amerikanerin. She is an American woman. Or for a man, ist Amerikaner. He is an American man.
Cool. Can we connect nationality and languages in one mini introduction?
Absolutely. This is the real goal. Here's a model you can reuse in many places. Ich bin Inder und ich spreche Englisch. I am Indian and I speak English.
Could I add my German level too?
Yes. Ich bin Inder und ich spreche Englisch und ein bisschen Deutsch. I am Indian and I speak English and a little German.
Nice. It's starting to feel like a real introduction.
Now let's practice the question and answer flow because conversations don't happen as one sentence. Imagine you're at a hotel check-in desk.
Okay.
You start politely with the formal. Sprechen Sie Englisch? Do you speak English?
And the staff might answer, Ja, ich spreche Englisch. Yes, I speak English. Or ein bisschen?
Exactly. They might say, ein bisschen, a little. Now, a polite follow-up question you can ask is, Sprechen Sie langsam bitte? Could you speak slowly, please?
That's so useful.
It really is. And if you're speaking informally with someone you met in a cafe or on a tour, you could ask, Sprichst du Deutsch? And they might ask you back.
Let me try. Sprichst du Englisch?
Perfect.
And if I want to say I'm learning, can I say, Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch?
Yes, and that's humble and friendly. In Germany, people usually appreciate the effort. You can also add, Ich lerne Deutsch. I'm learning German, but we'll practice lernen more later. For today, your ein bisschen sentence is enough to communicate your level.
Good, because I can actually say that honestly.
Exactly. Now, quick pronunciation check. Sprichst. The ch is soft, like a hissy sound. Spricht.
Sprichst. I'll practice that.
Great. One more mini role play. You're at an airport information counter. I'll be the staff member.
Okay.
Guten Tag. Then you ask formally.
Sprechen Sie Englisch? Do you speak English?
Ja, ein bisschen.
Yes, a little. Then I say, Ich spreche Englisch gut und Deutsch ein bisschen. I speak English well and German a little.
Excellent. That's clear, polite, and realistic.
And if it's a new friend my age, I can switch to Sprichst du Englisch?
Yes, informal. Nice awareness of register.
Maria, this is super practical. I can already imagine using it.
That's the idea. If you're learning with Langmitra, try practicing these mini dialogues with a friend or family member. One person asks, Sprichst du? And the other answers with Ich spreche plus a level.
I'll do that. It feels like something you can repeat until it becomes automatic.
Exactly. Automatic is the goal. Today you learned the vowel change in sprechen, du sprichst, sie spricht, how to talk about languages with ich spreche, how to add levels like ein bisschen, gut, fließend, how to connect items with und, and the masculine-feminine nationality pattern like Inder, Inderin. That's a lot, but it's connected, so it sticks. You've got this. Keep it simple, say it out loud, and don't worry about being perfect. People respond to effort. Thanks for learning with us, and welcome to the Langmitra community. See you in the next lesson. Thanks, Maria. I'm ready for the next one.
One language sets you in a corridor for life. Learn language with podcast. Subscribe.